silence, darkness. That's where most designs go to die. But this one was built to own the night. At first you see nothing, just a black void on your wrist. But then, the energy kicks in. A radioactive glow that bleeds through the shadows. It's not just a watch, it's a beacon for the brave. Diesel DZ-1346. The Luminescent Ghost from the Deep Archive. Look at the radiance. Forget the sun. We bring our own light. Step back to the year 2010. The world was obsessed with digital screens, but Diesel was looking at the chemical labs. They wanted to create a timepiece that didn't just tell time, but stored energy. Legend has it, the inspiration came from deep-sea bioluminescence. Creatures that create their own light in a world of absolute zero visibility. This is the DZ-1346. At 47 millimeters wide, it's a massive presence on the wrist. A statement of intent. 12.3 millimeters of thickness. It's not just a case, it's a bunker for the movement. When you hold it, you feel the density of an era where big was the only way to play. 118 grams. That's the weight of the Ghost. Heavy enough to remind you it's there. Light enough to move through the shadows without a sound. It was a bold experiment in a decade that was just finding its neon pulse. Born in 2010, rediscovered today, still radiating that radioactive confidence. This isn't vintage. It's an anomaly. Look at this armor. The case of the DZ-1346 is crafted from dense, black PVD stainless steel. It's not a glossy, polite black. It's a deep, light-absorbing matte. The bezel is razor-sharp. Sculpted angles that define the aggressive DNA of that era. It's a stealth fighter for your wrist. But the heart of the Ghost legend is that band, the full luminescent bracelet. To find this watch with its original functioning strap today? Practically impossible. They vanish into private collections or just decay over time. What you're looking at here isn't just a simple replacement. It's the result of a brutal, month-long hunt. A relentless search across continents to locate an analog that would respect the original design. Look at the seamless integration. How the new silicone meets the cold steel. It had to be perfect. The right density, the right texture, because when the lights go out and this band starts to radiate, it has to look like it was born this way. This isn't a customized watch. This is a restored artifact. The dial itself is minimalistic. Black text on black, forcing your eyes to find the edges. Stealth by design, radiance by night. This is the ultimate night mission companion. Step into the cockpit. The dial of the 1346 is a masterpiece of dark engineering. At first glance, it's a total blackout. Deep, charcoal textures. Polished black indices that catch the light only when they want to. It doesn't scream for your attention. It demands your focus. Look at the 3 o'clock position. There sits the intelligence hub, a dual-window calendar system. Day of the week. Numerical date. Cut into the face like tactical readouts on a stealth jet. Even in the dead of night, the Ghost white lume on the hand slices through the dark with surgical precision. You're never lost in time. You're just navigating it. But here is where the story changes. It's not just the hands that hold the fire. The entire outer ring, every hour marker, they all carry that chemical charge. When the ambient light dies, the interface undergoes a metamorphosis. The black void turns into a glowing radar screen. It's radioactive, it's electric, it's alive. Diesel calls this a display. I call it a digital pulse in an analog body. Target acquired. Look closely at the surface. Most steel artifacts from 2010 look like they've been dragged through a gravel pit. But the 1346, it's a ghost that refuses to be scarred. Look at the edges. Look at that matte PVD coating. Not a single breach in the armor. It's as if the darkness itself is self-healing. And the glass, a flawless window into the void. 16 years of existence, and not a single micro-impact. It's defying the laws of wear and tear. It's not just a watch. It's a time capsule that stayed sealed against the world. Only when you flip it over does the machine show its age. The stainless steel backplate, home to the Diesel logo. Here we see the true battle scars. Tiny, hair-thin lines, the friction of 1,000 nights. A whisper of history on a body that looks brand new. It's a haunting perfection. The shell is immortal. The soul is untouched. This is what happens when quality meets the archive. Now, let's seal the contract. Sliding the 1346 onto the wrist feels like equipping a futuristic gauntlet. 118 grams of weight. You feel every single one. It's a solid, reassuring pressure that says, you're ready for whatever the night throws at you. Look at the profile. 47 millimeters of dominance. In the light, it's stealth. It's tactical. It hides in plain sight, blending with your shadows. But don't let the silence fool you. The ghost is just waiting for the lights to fail. There, total blackout. Now the watch takes over. It's no longer an accessory. It's a biological extension of your own energy. Radioactive, impossible to look away. The night belongs to Diesel. The verdict is in. Is the Diesel 1346 worth hunting down in 2026? Only if you're ready to become a restorer of ghosts. Finding this case in such flawless condition is a miracle. But finding the strap, that's where the real battle begins. As a new owner, you'll face the originality trap. You'll spend nights scouring the web for a bracelet that doesn't exist anymore. You'll obsess over the PVD finish, terrified of the first scratch that hasn't happened in 16 years. But the moment you enter a dark room, and that neon soul ignites, all the struggle disappears. This isn't just a purchase, it's a rescue mission. The case on the Luminescent Ghost is closed. A relic saved from the void. Another piece of the Diesel DNA archived and secured. Mission complete. If you've seen the light, synchronize your interest by hitting like. Subscribe to the archive to stay on the radar. The shadows are shifting. Don't get left in the dark. Signal lost.